Subscribe to our channel. VPM helps you start and run your remote business. Do you remember this video on how to file your LLC's Articles of Organization?
Articles of organization, sometimes called certificates of organization or certificates of formation, are legal documents that outline key details of your LLC.
It's one of our most popular videos, but the most interesting thing we noticed were the questions you asked in the comment section, so I'm back to answer them. First question, is the Articles of Organization the same as an operating agreement? Simply put, no, they are not the same. Let's start by defining what each document's purpose is for.
First things first, this is a required step when registering your LLC. Each state requires an Articles of Organization or some form of it. For example, in Delaware, it's called Certificate of Formation, but overall, it has the same intention of allowing your LLC to operate. I'll use this California Articles of Organization. The purpose is to confirm your LLC's existence as a legal business entity, once filed and approved by the Secretary of State. On the other hand, the operating agreement is not a requirement to submit in order to operate your business. It's an internal document only. And again, although not required, it's highly recommended to have. Because it's not required, you can use a platform like Rocket Lawyer to get a free template and create your operating agreement. It works as an instruction manual for your business. The most important reasons to have one is to outline asset protection, assignment and limitations of power, profit and loss distribution, and sharing and ownership, so you can rest assured when your business runs into a situation, it is outlined accordingly. Overall, having one can alleviate unforeseen and future difficulties you might encounter.
Overall, here are the main differences.
Your Articles of Organization is a public document, it's required, and it legalizes and indicates the name and day your business was born, and is able to operate in your state. Your operating agreement, on the other hand, is an internal document, it may not be required, and it outlines organization and ownership, management, voting, contributions, distributions, compensations, and bookkeeping.
Now, what's your next popular question? Is a registered agent the same as my business address? No, a registered agent and a business address are two separate requirements that serve separate functions for you. Let's break down those differences. A registered agent is important because your state requires one to be designated so it has an official contact on file for your business. This includes guaranteeing reception and forwarding of legal documents, notice of lawsuits, and any other communication from the state.
You can act as your own registered agent, but there are a couple requirements. As a registered agent, you need a physical location, and you must be available during business hours. Not to mention you'll risk your privacy, because if you act as your own registered agent, your personal address and information will be public, in order for others to be able to know who to send service of process to on the Secretary of State website. Yikes, your privacy isn't protected? No thanks. For example, imagine you have a vacation plan to beautiful Mexico. Beaches, delicious food, beautiful sights are all waiting. But if you act as your own registered agent, you'll have to follow these rules so you don't miss service of process. You see, registered agents are required to physically sign for the delivery, so you'll have to push that trip out a bit further than you planned. And as an already overwhelmed and hardworking remote business owner, this luxury is put on the back burner. But it doesn't have to be. What are your other options?
You have a few other options of who your registered agent can be.
Hire a registered agent service like InkFile or Rocket Lawyer. However, be warned that although it might seem like a good free first year, you'll often be charged $130 or more for that service after. A better option? We recommend using a VPM virtual mailbox. You'll receive same-day access to served documents, and we will help protect your privacy by being listed as your registered agent service on the website instead. Best of all, virtual postmail registered agent service is included at no charge. Save over $100 a year compared to using a dedicated registered agent service. We have a video on this. Check it out on the links below. Now, I can see how the difference between a registered agent and business address can be unclear since both require a physical address, but they truly serve different purposes.
A business address is used to indicate the main location from which a business operates. If you run an LLC, this is your commercial office location. For other types of businesses, this is the address where your mail and bills are sent. Your business address is also the location where a person or organization can be physically found or contacted.
Let's take a closer look at the differences. Your registered agent is required to operate your LLC. Whereas your business address, it's required in order for state communication to your business. What can they receive? For your registered agent, they can receive tax-related documents from the IRS, the Franchise Tax Board, and other government tax entities. Also, normal corporate filing documents such as reminders for filing the state of information and other information sent by the Secretary of State. And lastly, notice of litigation mail. Mail that initiates lawsuits, and legal documents when others want to formally contact you or send you notice. And for your business address, if you use your business address as your mailing address, you'll be able to use it for all business purposes such as invoices, bills, permits, licenses, etc. You have a few options for your registered agent. You can act as your own registered agent, you can hire a service like InkFile and Rocket Lawyer, or you can use VPM for free. For your business address, you can use a home address, virtual office, and virtual mailbox.
Check out our blog post on this in the quick links below. Question number 3, should I use my home address? In short, yes, you can use your home address, but you really shouldn't. As a remote business owner, I know it's tempting because it's free and convenient. But let's take a closer look at the disadvantages because these are big factors. Risk your privacy. Your home address will be on all public-facing material, including website, emails, marketing, directories, and other public documents. This can be very dangerous. Imagine thousands of strangers having access to your private residence. This would mean potential angry customers can just show up at your house at any time. Keep your family safe and avoid this. Next, lack of professional business image. Picture this, a new customer is excited about your product, but when they type in your address, they see it's a residential home. They might think it's a scam and you risk losing business. It's important you build that trust early and use a professional address. So is there anything out there that will get you that privacy protection and professional business image? Yes, our recommendation is using a VPN virtual mailbox.
A virtual mailbox will provide you with the ability to protect your privacy by allowing you to use your VPN address on public documents instead of your home address, and provide a commercial street address in a respectable business area, giving you a professional business image to your customers, building trust and credibility. Virtual mailboxes offer you a physical business address to help you stay connected while running an online business with your mail and packages.
Can I use a P.O. box?
A P.O. box is a lockable mailbox located in a postal office. We recommend you save your time and skip looking at this option altogether. Here's why. Unfortunately, you cannot use a P.O. box as your business address if you're forming an LLC or corporation. Many states will not allow you to use a P.O. box since it's not considered a true physical address.
More limitations include lack of a professional business image, only accepts mail delivered by USPS, inconvenience since you have to travel to the physical location of the P.O. box to make sure it doesn't overflow. Time is money, and you don't want to use it going back and forth to check on your mail. Again, we recommend a full digital mailing solution. Use a VPN virtual mailbox. Do you need a refresher on how to file your LLC's articles of organization? We have a very helpful video to help guide you. Check out the links below. And before you go, if you have any more questions or things you want to know, make sure you leave a comment in this video. Learn more.